Had a friend, yes, I do have friends, contrary to what people may believe. I had a friend who was holding in a secret from a friend, very good friend, for many years. Did not share this with them because of the way they anticipated how they were going to feel. Well, it comes out 3 or 4 years later, that person had already began to put pieces together and figure things out for themselves. So they easily could have established a closer relationship by telling this secret, as opposed to let me hold this in and keep this person from reacting a certain way because I wouldn't want them to act the fool. Well, that's not up to you to do that. If that's something that's going on with someone and they have the right to know, they have the right to know.
I disagree.
How so?
Because if you feel somebody's going to act the fool,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to tell it.
But how do you know
If
that they're
you're,
gonna
if
act
it,
the fool?
but if it's not your business,
Mm-hmm.
if you're involved, if you're truly involved, that's one thing. But if you're not really involved and you're really removed from the situation,
Mm-hmm.
then and you know this secret, why should you tell it?
It's not that you have to tell it, but if you know and somebody is like really looking for the answer and you can provide that answer,
Okay.
go ahead and provide it for them. Well, I'm not going to tell.
But in what type of situation? So if you witness the killing, right?
Keep
And
going.
it's you know who killed somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there's this family over here that's distraught. They're all in the news. There's just all these investigations going on, but you're holding this secret.
Mm-hmm.
In that case scenario, you would either be a snitch or B, you can tell it. Now, if it's going to harm your life, you might want to try to do it anonymously. You know what I'm saying? No, seriously. You know, figure out a way where you can provide information for the mystery to be solved without you putting yourself in jeopardy and without you being a snitch. Because there's so many angles and so many ways people receive things or, you know, they think or how they feel. So you have to take that into consideration. You have to take it into consideration. So
Death is.
secrets, it's I'm telling you, it's very broad and general when you say that because certain secrets are gonna can remain secretive. People are gonna go to their grave with these secrets. Now
Some
there's
already have.
right, and there are certain secrets that shouldn't get swept under the rug, or people go to their graves with these type of secrets because these are secrets like old family secrets, you know, things that happen in families, and you know, the people are abused and all that kind of stuff that happens, and it's taboo and we don't discuss it, but we know who was affected by this, but nobody ever talks about it.
And
You know what I mean?
why not?
And one of my friends, one of my good friends from the second grade, she and I talked the other day, and we were talking about situations like that, the taboo, and how people covered up for, you know, people back in the day, and young girls in the family were affected by this certain plague that I'm sure is plenty of our families have been exposed to.
Yeah.
Even now, you see, I'm talking a roundabout way because that's something that I'm truly not ready to discuss at this time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not a victim of it, thank God, praise God. But, you know, I'm very well aware. A lot of us are very well aware of these things that go on behind the scenes, and it's the secret. Some of these secrets, and you see people get hurt, and they may be hurting as adults from these things that have happened.
Over.
So those are those.
Constant
Those are those secrets that you're talking about,
Oh,
correct?
yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
It's burning inside, and it causes you to walk a totally different path. It's kind of like the third grade. I hope they're still teaching this in the third grade. The cause and effect. If you do this, then this is the reaction that you're going to have, the expectation. Or if you do this, the expectation is going to be this way, or you can choose a certain path. But we have to really look, folks, and really understand that there is a certain dynamic that messes with the psyche by holding a secret in. It could, like what you were saying earlier, you take it to the grave.
Right.
People make statements on their deathbed because they can't hold this thing in any longer. It's burning them up, and they have to release that thing from their spirit because it's itching. It's burning away inside because I've been holding this in so long. Well, James really ain't your father, or you say something like that, and it's not
right.
You all this time I've been growing up with this thing, and I didn't know, or
right.
I could have been searching for somebody who was really this parent or this person, this loved one, or that Tyrone and Tracy are really your brother and sister,
right.
but they grew up as your cousins.
Find out at the funeral, oh, that's my sister or my brother, or my cousin. It happens all the time. You find out that you had a whole, your dad and your grandpa, your uncle had a whole family around the corner. Like, these things are real. We don't talk about them because they're either it's a secret or it's not everybody else's business. Depends how you look at it.